Hey guys, most of you should know me, but for the newer hires, my name's Albert. I couldn't make it to this staff meeting, so Mr. Jen asked me to send in a video of tips for senior year and wise words. So I've been working at Kumon for over a year now, and Kumon was a good experience, a different experience definitely. Through working at Kumon, I definitely built on my leadership skills, my communication skills, and I became more comfortable talking to adults. Not that I wasn't before Kumon, but it kind of became second nature talking to adults once you do it close to like 8 to 10 times a day. So, things I learned, definitely how much of an impact that you can make on some of the kids, because to you, a single kid may seem like kind of like an inconvenience at times, just another chore in between you and your paycheck, kind of. But to these kids, you can mean a lot more than that. An example of this is my experience with Ibrahim. He worked with me at the transition tables, and he came into Kumon with a god awful handwriting. And after a few weeks of staying a bit longer than the optimal time limit and giving him those stroke order sheets to take home, and a few classes of making sure Ibrahim got the stroke orders and like he got he made all that correct and legible, it was clearly visible that his handwriting improved immensely. And so it made me feel good when Ibrahim's dad expressed how proud of he was with his son and thanked me personally for putting in a little extra effort with Ibrahim. So I promise you, you do make a difference in these kids' lives. For me, at least, it's pretty rewarding. So tips for senior year, because I know a lot of you are going into your senior year. Everyone says junior year is the hardest because of the SAT, and yeah, they're wrong because senior year was much harder than junior year. Junior year, I was able to watch Netflix a lot. I played sports. I really enjoyed life. And yeah, senior year, I didn't watch any Netflix. And I didn't get to try out for basketball, a sport that I've been playing for like the past 10 years. Because I had a lot of stuff going on. And college apps were, in my personal experience, not fun. The main tip, other than obviously like trying your best in school and doing your apps early, which by the way, it really is important. Like get them started today, like after this staff meeting, like if you haven't started already. But yeah, the main tip is that don't just do everything that that you could possibly think of because of college. Because I was I was really overwhelmed by the responsibilities that I put on myself throughout the year. I was president of Med Club. I was a board member for NHS, a board member for Mu Alpha Theta, which is like a math honor society thing. Which, by the way, Anne is the president of this year, so go her. Yeah. Yeah, but I just had way too much stuff going on this past year, and like I know a lot of people who have crazy busy schedules and survive, but like I need sleep, so my entire senior year schedule, especially from like September to December, was absolutely like the most stressful part of my life. I started writing essays in late August, so a decent amount of time before the due date, which was like October 30th or whatever. And I still found myself waking up at like 4 a.m. a few days before the due dates, like for the college applications, because I still hadn't completed my essays, and my schedule was just so busy that I didn't have enough time during my afternoons to focus deeply on my essays, which you should focus deeply on, because these are the most important things you guys are going to write in your life, or at least so far. Um, so yeah, I overworked myself so that I could look good for colleges, and fast forward to today, I'm going to UPitt, which don't get me wrong, is a great school. and I couldn't imagine myself going anywhere else. But I didn't need to hold 3 board positions and be volunteering 3 times a week at a hospital and be working at Kumon to get into Pitt. So, lesson at the end of the day, do what you want to do. Have a decent amount of extracurriculars, but your sanity is more important than bumping that extracurricular list from 9 to a 10. You just have to remember to prioritize the colleges with the earliest application due dates, and there will probably be multiple due the same day. So make sure to get those done beforehand. You don't want to be writing essays for 2 to 3 different colleges from scratch a week before the due date. So, and yeah, enjoy high school, because it really does fly by. Don't let college get the best of you. I didn't get into my number one, and I can make excuses about the difficulty of my class and all this other stuff. But at the end of the day, if you're going to college, you're doing fine. So yeah, I'll definitely try to come back and visit when I can. But I can't promise anything, being that I will be living in Pennsylvania. But on breaks, hopefully I'll see you guys around. So, bye.